Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are playing an urban world today. It's a map by mapper, 3-minute time limit, and it looks like Spanish? Montevideo. You know where that is? Uruguay. And you know how I know that? Because Uruguay fucked us yesterday. We were attempting... Oh, Hebrew population? That's a menorah. Does Montevideo have a Hebrew population? I'm not too sure. But we were doing country streaks yesterday, and we got one location, and it was either we were Uruguay or Argentina, and we chose Uruguay, and it was Argentina. So I'm a little salty still about that from yesterday, but there's not much we can do about that now. So let's just move on with our lives. Now, granted, that's the only time we've seen Montevideo. So hopefully that is exactly where we are. Although we are going to continue to look for other clues to hopefully be able to determine if we are in fact in that area. It looked like we have a nice triangular... That's Portuguese. And that says Brazil. Oh. Here's the issue, though. I don't think we should move it to Brazil. That's the only Portuguese we've seen. If there was a lot more, and then here's a .uy, we're in Uruguay. So that's just a random bullshit shot meant to throw us off. And maybe I'm being a cynic here, but I hope it threw you guys off so that we get a little bit of a lead, and hopefully we could win one. Because we haven't won one in quite a little bit now, and I do want to walk away kind of victorious. Hopefully that's the way we do it, by having somebody get screwed up with Portuguese. But I think the Uruguay Montevideo is the guess. I think it's the correct place to leave it. I don't think us finding anything else is going to really change it. Besides maybe a street sign. So if we can find one of those on the corner of a building, which is currently blurred, we have Agraladea. Yep, we're not finding that. Rambla, Avenue Brazil. Maybe we're over by the Avenue Brazil. Which might make sense for why it said Brasilia. But, yeah, we're not finding anything else. Agraladea. Jose Obligado. Boulevard España. So the Spain Boulevard. Or Spanish Boulevard. Echeverria. And it ends up being Rivera. Which is actually going to make sense for why we saw the Brazil. So... I don't even know if we went north and found the Brazilian. We should have taken that as a clue. We didn't, and Woodchucker actually walks away with nearly a perfect score. So definitely a good start for you. We have Vodafone with no websites, Giga Network, Fibra. It looks like it could be Italian, perhaps. We do have the EU plates with blue on both sides, which I do believe is Italian. We'll stick with Rome for now, but I don't think it's going to end up being Rome. What do we have on here? Basically, that's an HVAC vehicle. HVAC is heating, ventilation, air conditioning. What does that say? That says Via, doesn't it? That says Via del Rossi. Alright, so we know what road we're on. I'm pretty confident that does confirm Italy. The issue is, I don't know where in Italy we're going to end up. Ekati, I don't know. Gosh, man, why can't we just have, like, easier things? It would make so much more sense if we just had easier fucking locations. I mean, granted, these are pretty easy, right? We're finding out what country we're in. It looks like we might have water to our east. Does that mean we're more towards Venice? Or, like, Margarita? Or Bari? Or we could be on Sicily. Catania? Ooh, that was a single hiccup. That was the worst. Excuse me. I don't know, man. I think we got this. USA. USA. I know there's an I at the end of it. Don't worry. I don't know, man. I got nothing. We have Bari, which is literally where we had one of our guesses. And then we have Modugano? I have no idea what that means. But we're going to stick with Bari, because that makes sense to me. And I hope it makes sense to you. Now, we still have a minute. So if we return to start, we don't have any street signs on this one. Is it on this one? No, it's not. We just don't have street signs. Awesome. So let's continue this way. That's the flag of Ghana. I don't know what it's doing in the middle of Italy. Maybe it's there to throw us off. I found a street sign. How am I not able to find it again? How am I not able to do it again? Marchese di Montrone. Okay. Marchese di Montrone and Principal Armedio. Montegrappo. Pope Benedict. Papa. So these are all popes. Gualo, Luigi, Martin Luther King. We're not going to find it. We're not going to find what we're looking for. Who saw that coming? I did. The hands raised. We're up here. Fuck it. It ends up being a lot further north. Wolf Tracker almost again getting another perfect score. Crushing it, man. Crushing it. We should have probably paid attention to the coastline and how fast we got there. We did not, but still not a bad score. Just not a good score. Yellow and white, so we can't rely on the yellow so much unless we start finding it a little bit more frequently. Stop in English. École de Chimie, which seems like it could be Spanish or Portuguese, but that would be Spain or Portugal. Not necessarily. Nope, that's Roux. We're in France. Oops. Alright, no surprise there. It's the mapper map. We're going to find a lot of European locations, and he is French, so we should find French locations. The issue is, where the fuck are we? Right? That seems to be the thing. We're by Tours, right? That's what I got from that. Totes, which I think is Tours. Unless Totes translates to airport. We need to find A9 and A75 near Tours, please. No. Alright. Where the fuck is Totes? Toutes. Totes, my goats. We're fine. Really? Is it not from a distance? A9 and A75, maybe, but like, look how hard this is to find. Why is this so hard to fucking find? It's French. It shouldn't be this hard. I don't know why they're blue here and red here. Here's 71. I thought we saw 71. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Here's 9. Here's 750. 75. That's close. Montpellier, maybe? Because it looks like 750 comes in through here and A9 comes in through here. Here's 75. 75 kind of just drops south. So Beziers. Fuck it, we're in Beziers. Or Narbonne. Or Narbonne. I don't know where Totes My Goats is. However, North 9 and A75. And here's A9. I feel like this is decent. Right? I hope. Here's the airport. It doesn't tell us what kind of airport, but it just tells us that there's a fucking airport. Guys, we're not good with France, alright? I don't understand French. I don't understand it. I think there's Totes' airport. So Totes My Goats are the airports. Grabbles. Is Grabbles around us? Not from a distance. What about it when we zoom in? It doesn't look like from when we zoom in either. That is incredibly strange. I kind of want to click on here and see what the fuck this is. Because you don't really get to see... This is definitely man-made. You won't see rivers that are straight like this with a circular water. What the fuck is this? Definitely man-made. And it ends up being Montpellier. So it does not end up being where we thought it was. We're only 36 miles off. So really, the Uruguay guess is what really killed it for us. We're on the left-hand side because of where cars are parked. Could be Australia, because it doesn't look like we have EU-style plates. Although it could be New Zealand as well. It looks like it just rained. And what the fuck flag is that? I've never seen a flag like that before in my fucking life. It's kind of like reversed Australia, New Zealand. Would that be like Tasmania, maybe? Maybe it's like a state flag, which would maybe be Tasmania? Dude, what the fuck? And oh, weird area codes. There's the .co.nz. So it's a New Zealand flag. What the fuck? Auckland City Mansion, which is actually up here. City Mission, not Mansion. So we know we're in Auckland. What the fuck was that flag? I need answers. I need fucking answers. On Rupa's Deli, what is that flag? We're on Wellington Street and Hepburn. Can we find Wellington and Hepburn? Here's Williamson. I found Hepburn, and here's Wellington. So we are currently at this corner. Here's Rupa's right here. If we return to start, we're over by the curve. So let's count the houses, shall we? I went too far. Here's Rupa's. It looks like we have another road right here, which would be Sheridan. So this is Sheridan right here. Return to start. We are 1, 2, 3, 4-ish houses from Shepherd. So we're like right here. Bang! Got him, coach. We ended up being 8 yards off, but we had it pretty much locked down. But you guys, I need to know what fucking flag that was. Because that does not feel like a flag that I've ever seen before in my life. It looks like we're on the left-hand side again. We do have the EU style, although those are not EU style plates. Could this be New Zealand again? Fresh and clean, although it could be Australia. What does this say on this wonderful sign? Can't really make it out. The Roma Mitchell Commonwealth Laws Court Building. Family Court of something. Augusta. Alright, so New Zealand, Australia. Enable new rental territories. PH 08. Not helpful. I just need another thing that says, like, New Zealand or Australia. What does that say? That says the Loyal and Toot Mercy. What does that say? .net. Thanks, man. Security, you're so helpful. What do we have here? The City Tint Center. Now, tints are illegal where I'm from, so I don't know if they are where you guys are from. But we don't have tints anymore, because it's apparently bad for police officers. Yeah, you heard that right. God, man. What do we got? We got Bauer Design and Construct. .au. We know we're in Australia. Let's go East Coast for no apparent reason. We have a police vehicle that says keeping SA safe. South Australia? I hope. We know ZA is South Africa. What does this bus say on it? Nothing. It's a pretty blank fucking bus. Alright. We know we're in South Australia. We don't know anything about South Australia. If we return to start, we have a college, right? We have the St. Aloysius on the corners of nothing and nothing. Angus. Can we find Angus and Adele? I feel like it's got to be a major. Here's Cross. Are you Angus? You're Marion. You're South. Oh, God. We're screwed here. Gertrude, Kalen, Almond Grove, Breton, Barker, Airy, Wheaton, Melville, Waterhouse, Jervois, Daly, Thomas, Stewart, Raglan, Nelson, Wood. We're fucked. Beaconsfield Terrace. We're fucked. We don't even know if it's going to end up being this city. We're hoping it is. I mean, we can't rely on it. So, and it does end up being the city. Wolf Tracker does walk away with a perfect score. We end up being 384 yards away. Here's Angus Street. We wouldn't have seen it. We're over by the Victoria Square, which I guess is interesting. And really, the thing that we screwed up on, Uruguay. That was it. We screwed up on Uruguay. Imagine we got the Uruguay city correct. That would have been a really close game all around. With, let's see, we got 11 people playing. Wolf Tracker coming in first place, 7 points away from a perfect score. Quantum Gravity not too far behind Wolf Tracker, followed by Scribbles at 23.5, and myself at 23.420. 420, baby. Bentley Aaron coming in 5th at 22. Martin in 6th at 21.7. Bo at 21.64. E. Chandler at 19.7. Beerlingo at 19.3. Tin at 15,000. So you could definitely see an improvement over the past few days. And then Carl Chen 93 and 11th at 12.5. But overall, not bad. Not bad. Uruguay was our downfall. It looks like a lot of people didn't do so hot in Uruguay, although some people did get the correct city. I think it's more towards the bottom. But overall, not bad. Australia looks like it played a role, as well as New Zealand. For some of you, at least. But until tomorrow, guys, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you all then. Please continue to wash your goddamn hands. New York's at almost 150,000 cases. So, for me, wash your goddamn fucking hands. Maybe go read a book. Do something productive. But until tomorrow, guys, I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all then. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.